ever had 10 things go amazingly right, and then one thing goes wrong? And somehow the one bad thing is all you can think about? I could get 10 compliments, and then someone would say,
well, you could have done that part a little bit better.
Guess which comment my brain put on replay? You got it, the negative one. That is called the mental filter. It's a cognitive distortion or negative thought pattern. And I lived the first half of my life trapped in it. But guess what? I learned to break the chains of that gnarly beast. I'm here to share the steps so you can too. Hello, beautiful, amazing self-mastery mates. It's your personal self-mastery coach, Kristen, here to share my knowledge and healing journey to help you unleash your limitless potential. Now let's get into today's video. I used to think if something bothered me, it must be important. Today must have been huge if I can't stop thinking about it. If someone's criticism stayed in my head the whole day, they must be right. Here's the part that changed things for me. That one negative thing might be true. A person could have criticized my presentation, or I could have made a mistake. The distortion happens when your brain takes that one piece of information and makes it feel like it's the only piece of information. That's why mental filtering is so sneaky. It's not lying. It's telling the truth, just not the whole truth. Mental filtering can look a lot like the two distortions we've already discussed: overgeneralization and black and white thinking, or all or nothing thinking. They're cousins, but they're not the same. And the difference can completely change the way you manage these thoughts. The mental filter is zooming in. You're focusing only on one negative event. Example 1, we're gonna do this together. Okay, so let's say you send a text to a friend and you say, hey, you wanna grab coffee? And that friend doesn't respond for 6 hours. That's suddenly all you're thinking about. You completely forget that this friend is usually there for you. You're filtering out everything except the negative detail. Imagine you give a presentation at work, and afterwards, 9 people tell you, gosh, that was amazing. But one person says,
you spoke a little too fast.
And you go home thinking, I spoke too fast, so that presentation was terrible. Your focus is on that one negative compliment, and you're filtering out everything else. You forget the 9 compliments. You barely remember what went well. All right, self-mastery mates, we've done enough thinking for a minute. It's time for some puppy love. This is my baby girl, Dusty. Say hello, Dusty. Oh, she always makes me feel so good. Don't you just love animals? They're the best. I feel so much better. All right, now that you're a master at spotting the mental filter, here's a simple tool you can use to break free from it. I call it the FAR method. It's an acronym for the 3 stages. The mental filter may zoom you in, but the FAR method allows you to zoom back out. Okay, the F is for focus. So ask yourself, what am I focusing on? What negative detail has my brain put in the spotlight? And then ask, what am I leaving out? What good, neutral, or normal events am I leaving out? R, do a reality check. What's the whole picture? If I put all the details of the event on the table, what is the whole picture telling me? I'm not trying to tell myself everything is wonderful. I'm simply zooming back out and looking at the whole picture. Sometimes the problem isn't you're seeing something that isn't there. The problem is you're not seeing everything that is. And that little shift from what's wrong to what else is true can change the entire story. That's self-awareness.